Welcome to DML Discovery Metal Legion. I am back once again. I promise there'll be some more content coming to you guys as I'm slowly ending my burnout. I've had a few weeks off, and you know what, it's good to be back because today we're talking about Insomnium's brand new album Anno 1696. So overall, Insomnium are a melodic death metal band that do play around with a lot of doom metal with their albums. Some really good albums overall. We're also going to rank Insomnium as well in this video, and I'm excited because I haven't done an Insomnium ranking for like 2 years. On my other channel I did Insomnium ranking. The list has kind of changed quite a lot because there are just so many amazing albums by Insomnium. But first of all, we're going to discuss their brand new album Anno 1696 and how does that compare to the other albums that I'm going to mention. So first of all, let me know in the comments below your favorite Insomnium album. Also, let me know what you thought about this brand new album, Anno 1696. So Anno 1696 was released through Century Media Records on February 24th, 2023, so just recently. There are 8 tracks on this album, and there are some very good songs on this LP. Some really good production on it. Do love the atmospheric and ethereal feeling on this album. But yeah, the main star are the production and not to mention the vocals, mixed with those clean vocals and those harsh and aggressive vocals. Dare I say, this is easily one of Insomnium's most heaviest albums to date. There are some crushing guitar riffs, some just bombastic blast beats, not to mention some even black metal style throughout some of these songs, some just in-your-face moments, some aggressive musical compositions as well. The songwriting structure at times is absolutely fantastic, and to be honest, it's easily one of my favorite albums of the year so far. Don't know what could be Insomnium Anno 1696. Absolutely adore this album. I have heard this album countless times to date. I think I've heard it like close to 20 times since it was released. It's a very good album. The production is just phenomenal on this. The guitar work is really good. It's not one-dimensional, it's multi-dimensional. Some really finely calibrated moments on this album. And what can I say? Insomnium Anno 1696 is a banger. So let's go by track. 1696 starts and some really awesome crescendo introduction that leads into some aggressive style melodic death metal. It's fast, it's furious as well, pummeling drums mixed with those harsh and aggressive vocals. Do really love the guitar leads on this. The riffages are quite heavy, and overall this song runs about 6 minutes. Some overall progressive elements reminds me of at times like Winter's Gate, this song. But yeah, 1696 is just a brilliant song. Next up is White Christ. White Christ again is utilized with some very heavy moments mixed with the guitar, mixed with the vocals as well. Some cleaner vocals within the mix, but yeah, this is a very heavy song just because we got STARLESS, black metal band. It's also featured on White Christ, and this is where I could say that a lot of it sounds like black metal. You'd swear this wasn't Insomnium at times, but it does have that hint of melody Insomnium always provide. But yeah, the vocal work is absolutely fantastic. You know what, STARLESS, I'm actually seeing them in Norway in April, and honestly I cannot wait. But yeah, White Christ featuring STARLESS is just brilliant.
In the name of our Savior and Lord.
Next up is GODFORSAKEN featuring Joanna Kokala. Overall, this is just a brilliant song. Easily one of my favorite songs of the album. It's a beautiful introduction. The beautiful female choruses just resonating to you. The introduction is just absolutely fantastic. But then you get a wall of sound. The drums are absolutely fantastic. Love the drum fills on this. Just incredible, intense moments as well. Beautiful melodic melodies throughout this song. GODFORSAKEN is easily one of my favorite songs off the album. Overall, what can I say? There's really nothing bad I can say about GODFORSAKEN. GODFORSAKEN be one of my favorites, would easily be in my top 5 favorite Insomnium songs, to be honest. GODFORSAKEN is just incredible song. Beautiful guitar lead, crushing riffs, beautiful, blissful, ethereal, atmospheric moments as well. It's what you want from Insomnium. Lillian is next, and overall Lillian is a pretty hard-hitting song. It's very short, it's very sweet. This is where it sort of lacks this album, to be honest, if I had to be very critical. Lillian is definitely a burner of a song. It's fast, it's furious, it's a very good song overall, but I just feel like at times it doesn't really fit this album. But Lillian's a really good song, really generic, standard Insomnium song overall, but it's still fantastic. Starless Paths is next, and Starless Paths, beautiful melodies, blissful, beautiful guitar melodies that will just go around your head over and over again. It is just terrific. Starless Paths has some great guitar melodies, some really awesome guitar solos as well. Beautiful, clean vocals at times mixed with the harsh, aggressive vocals. But what can I say? Starless Paths, easily, it is the longest song off the album as well, around about 7 minutes and 50. But there are some great progressive nature on this song as well. And Starless Path is a banger. Next up is the Witch Hunter. Another great song overall. It's melancholic, beautiful atmosphere as well. Love the guitar leads on this, hard-hitting vocals as well. It's just terrific. The Witch Hunter is a standard Insomnium song, and it is just thrown on this album, and it works overall. A very good hard-hitting Insomnium song. Next up is The Unrest. Beautiful, slow builder. I feel like The Unrest is beautiful, lovely message as well, very depressing in nature, mixed with those lovely acoustic guitars, with those really nice clean vocals. Those clean vocals are to die for on this song. Absolutely love it. The Unrest is another great song. I give you a little bit of a break from the heaviness. Where we now enter The Rapids. The Rapids is just a hard-hitting song overall. It's heavy, it's crushing, the riffs are crushing. There are slow doomier elements on this, but very fast-paced melodic death metal. The vocals are absolutely fantastic. Those harsh vocals really stand out on this song, and what a way to end off this album. So overall, Insomnium's Anno 1696 is just a fantastic album overall. It is easily one of my favorite albums of this year, and there's nothing really bad I can say about this. I love the production. I feel like that Lillian is a song that maybe shouldn't have been on this album. This album runs about 15 minutes, so it's a pretty long Insomnium album. Majority of Insomnium albums are quite long, but I feel like that Lillian is a song that shouldn't have been on this album, because the rest of the songs are absolutely fantastic. They really are. And GODFORSAKEN is just such a beautiful song. This album reminds me a lot of Winter's Gate at times. It reminds me a lot of At the Halls of the Awaiting, to be honest. It reminds me of, at times, the old style Insomnium. This is easily one of Insomnium's heaviest albums to date, I gotta say, just because of the production and just how aggressive, and that's also at times, it sounds a bit like black metal, but I do love how they double around with doom metal on this, melodic death metal, and even black metal with the song White Christ. But yeah, Anno 1696 by Insomnium is a banger. I'm going to give it a solid 93%. Terrific album overall. Nothing bad I can say. I absolutely loved it. So let's now get on with the album ranking. An incredibly hard band to rank, because I love all Insomnium albums, to be honest. I think they are just absolutely fantastic, but I'm just looking at it and oh my god. So coming last is One for Sorrow. One for Sorrow is just a great album overall. Really nice keyboards on this, quite atmospheric. I feel like One for Sorrow is just at times the song structure at times doesn't really gravitate towards me. There's some memorable songs on this, but least memorable songs. Songs like Through the Shadows is great. Song of the Blackest Bird as well. What a banger that is. Unsung. Lady Goes to Rest. Just really nice clean vocals that are utilized on this. It's a very doomier sort of album by Insomnium, but also can be quite heavy. But One for Sorrow sits here. Next up is Across the Dark by Insomnium, which was released on September 7th, 2009. This is a very good album overall. I do love the strong message on this LP. Love the searing guitar riffs on this. Some great solos as well. And again, the keyboards really shine on this album as well. Down with the Sun is a fantastic song. Where the Last Wave broke as well. Lay of the Autumn, Into the Woods, Way Down with Sorrow to end off the album. It's definitely not, it's just an average Insomnium album, to be honest. It's quite a memorable album, and it's easily like high in the 85s. But yeah, Across the Dark is a good album overall, but it's their second weakest in my opinion. This might pee off some people, but next up is Winter's Gate. This is basically one whole song that runs 39 minutes. It's easily one of the most progressive Insomnium songs they have done. This album does have really nice vocals, really nice clean vocals that are utilized on this album as well. But overall, the actual song is fantastic. A lot of people say that Winter's Gate is like the best album by Insomnium. I disagree. I feel like this is a highly overrated album. How could you say that Winter's Gate was Insomnium's best album? I just don't understand that. But yeah, Winter's Gate by Insomnium is a very good album. Close to a masterpiece in my opinion. It's close to a 40-minute song. There are different parts within the song. Great solos on this, crushing riffs, quite a heavy album as well. Doomier-laden riffs as well, doomier sections. And this album does have everything, but it's easily not Insomnium's best album. Next up is Shadows of the Dying Sun. They really utilize a lot of synths on this, and it works overall. Great riffs on this, fantastic songs. Black Heart Rebellion, what a great song that is. While We Sleep. Love the clean vocals that are utilized on that song. The River, that guitar solo on that is just phenomenal. Production's fantastic on this. Shadows of the Dying Song, quite melodic, great melodic death metal. Quite a long album as well, around about 56 minutes. And the self-titled track is just terrific. Easily will put a smile on your face if you hear it. Next up is Since the Day It All Came Down. This was my favorite Insomnium album years ago because I absolutely love it. The production is easily the weakest on this album, to be honest. The Day It All Came Down is just a terrific song. Daughter of the Moon, what a masterpiece of a song that is. Resonance, Closing Worlds, Song of the Forlorn Sun, those aggressive, harsh vocals mixed with those really nice, beautiful acoustic melodies. Oh, to die for, to be honest. But yeah, Since the Day It All Came Down by Insomnium is a banger, but the production was a little bit better. This would easily reach the top 4. Just terrific. Now we go on to the new album, Anno 1696. I feel that this should be here because I like the other albums just a tad bit more. Easily Insomnium's heaviest album to date. They do double around with black metal. It's less doomier than the other albums, to be honest. But yeah, White Christ, Godforsaken is just a terrific song. Starless Path, The Witch Hunter, The Rapids, The Unrest, that beautiful slow acoustic song. Just terrific. It's a different sounding Insomnium album, but it works overall. Anno 1696 is just terrific. Next up is Heart Like a Grave. This at times reminds me of Swallow the Sun. Insomnium really channel in the doom metal on this. There are some melodic death doom moments, melodic death metal, great acoustic melodies, beautiful guitar melodies. I love the solos on this. Songs like Valediction, Never Last, and Bells They Toll be one of my favorite songs of all time by Insomnium. The Offering as well. Heart Like a Grave, what a banger of a song that is. Yeah, Insomnium, Heart Like a Grave. The actual album is just terrific. Released in 2019, so this was the album before Anno 1696. And yeah, they are solid as anything. Next up is their debut album, In the Halls of Awaiting. I'll tell you what can I say about this? I love the production on this. It's great melodic death metal. The Elder, Blackwater, Shades of Deep Green, and also In the Halls of Awaiting, that 10-minute song is just to die for. Absolutely brilliant from start to finish. This guitar work is just incredible. It's got some great slow passages as well. Great songwriting on this. It is easily their second best, and I absolutely love it. Insomnium, In the Halls of Waiting is a masterpiece. And ladies and gentlemen, my favorite Insomnium album is none other than Above the Weeping Moon. A lot of people will have this at number one just because it's easily one of my favorite melodic death metal albums of all time. Great songs, great melodies, each song is memorable. It's such a finely calibrated piece of work. Great atmospheric melodic death metal album. It's at times got an ethereal feel on this. Mortal Share, Drawn to Black, The Killjoy. That guitar riff from The Killjoy is to kill for. Devoid of Caring, and In the Groves of Death. That 10-minute song is just the icing on the cake, and that's why Above the Weeping Moon is my favorite Insomnium album. So yeah, that's it for the album ranking for Insomnium, and also the album review for Anno 1696 by Insomnium. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this album ranking. Do you agree or disagree with my opinion? Also, let me know what you thought about the album as well. And I will see you in the next one.